Welcome to our first edition of Murph Prep Monday. For the next few Mondays in May, we'll be going ahead and completing some preparation to the workout Murph. If you're not familiar, the workout Murph is a 1 mile run followed by 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then it's finished off with a 1 mile run. Now, we can do that today. However, I don't think we're ready for it. And it's best to prime the body so that we are not too sore as we go ahead and get into that actual workout that will be on Memorial Day. This edition of the Murph Prep Monday, the 2024 version, is going to start off with the 800-meter run. If you're not running, please go ahead and complete a 2,400-meter distance on the bike erg. If you don't have a bike erg, you can also walk this distance, okay? Now, when we return, you're going to go ahead and choose one of the 4 options. It can be 2 rounds of 25 pull-ups and 50 push-ups. Option 2 can be 5 rounds of 10 pull-ups and 20 push-ups. Option 3 is 10 rounds of 5 pull-ups and 10 push-ups. And then finally, our 4th option will be 25 rounds of 2 pull-ups and 4 push-ups. We'll move directly out to the 800-meter run when we have finished the designated rounds in whatever option you choose. Now today, I would like for you to really focus on the volume. All the volume is exactly the same no matter what option you choose, so we definitely want to kind of figure out what's going to be the best option that will keep you moving. If you get to fatigue too early, that's going to be a little bit of a disaster, and it might be really halting you in your tracks as you move through this workout. Now, I would like for you, if you're scaling the pull-ups to jumping pull-ups or ring rows, or the push-ups to elevated push-ups, I'd like for you to stay away from option 1 and 2 and focus on option number 3 or 4 for these scales. These will allow you to get good work in with good intention and not blowing yourself up and actually overloading any one of these particular movements. Again, no option is a bad choice. We do have a little bit of a caveat here. So with the first 800 meters and the whatever option that you choose, you need to be done with that within 20 minutes. At the 20-minute mark, if you're not done with your pull-ups and your push-ups, whatever round you're on, stop and then go ahead and head on out for that last 800-meter run. All right, this will ensure that if you do slow down too much, that we are able to kind of give you a reprieve and a break, and you'll head out for that run. When we log our score, you'll log how long it took you to get through the work that you did, and if you didn't make it through your full option, you'll just go ahead and note how many rounds and reps you got. This is not a bad thing. This is a good thing. This will allow us to really keep in check the number of pull-ups and push-ups we do. And again, if we fall too short and we're not able to complete it within that time frame, then we can go ahead and just note that for the next time or the next Monday we do this. This is a really good way that we can kind of keep everything nice and contained, especially on this first one. Please note that if you decide to use a weight vest, right, this is completely optional. You do not have to use a weight vest, and you don't have to use it during the actual workout of Murph. Okay? Also, we want to make sure that hand care becomes a very important thing, not only this month, but also always. So if you have a tendency to tear very easily, some grips might be helpful, but also after today, when you are in the shower, you can go ahead and use a pumice stone to kind of like smooth out any of the dry spots that we created during this workout. We also have ointments and lotions that we can recommend if you're interested, that can kind of help those hands feel nice and supple as we go through this. Most importantly, we want to make sure that these hands do stay with good, healthy skin. Any dry, dead skin will actually create an irritation, and you might have a tendency to tear. So it's too early in the month to even think about tearing. So if you do feel like something's about to go, lots of discomfort, scale down. A ring row is a controlled, less dynamic movement, and it can allow you to continue working on that pulling strength and not really tearing those hands. All right. So today's Murph prep is going to be a lot of fun. It's a good introduction to anybody who's thinking about doing it on Memorial Day, and it will give us an opportunity to start to work on the volume of these movements.